Thanks for tuning in to 30-Second Reviews. Today, I'll be talking about 4 movies that opened this weekend. First, we have A Summer by the Sea, a romantic comedy starring Brandon Smith. He plays a handsome but shy fisherman, and Zoe Mitchell plays the beautiful girl next door. They meet, they fall in love, they fight, and then they get back together. Oh, sorry, I told you the ending. But don't worry. You have seen everything in this movie 1,000 times before. That might be okay in a funny movie, but I didn't laugh once. In fact, I think I slept through part of it. Seriously, don't waste your money on this one. There is another comedy this weekend, The Treehouse. And if you want to laugh, this is the movie for you. The action centers on 9-year-old Rita. Rita decides to build a treehouse in a giant oak tree in the center of her small town, a place called Kernville. The city council takes down the treehouse, but some of the adults in the town are not happy with the city council, and they help Rita rebuild. Pretty soon, the whole town is fighting about the treehouse. The story sounds silly, but the writing is excellent. It's the funniest movie I've seen in ages, and you won't soon forget the people of Kernville. Next up, we have Road Rage. This science fiction story takes us 100 years into the future. Earth is in trouble. War and bad weather have destroyed the big cities, and small groups of humans travel around trying to survive. There's lots of blood. This is not a movie for the kids, but strangely, the movie really is about family. The story is fascinating, and the acting is wonderful. Even if you don't usually like science fiction, you should see this movie. You'll be thinking about it for days. And last, we have Your Grandfather's War. Young Brian Woods gets into the Army, even though he's only 16 years old. He fights in battles, he learns about life and death, he falls in love with a nurse, and all of that happens in the first hour of the movie. Then, suddenly, Brian is an old man, and he's telling the story to his grandchildren. And while he's telling it, an army of aliens is marching towards his house. The acting is good, and there's lots of action, but the story is really hard to understand. A very strange movie.